Children, let us continue the chapter triangle. Now let us discuss about the properties related to isosceles triangle. You know what is isosceles triangle? Triangle in which two sides are equal is called isosceles triangle. Consider the triangle ABC. This is an isosceles triangle. Why? In this triangle, the sides AB and AC are equal. As two sides are equal, it is an isosceles triangle. Now you do an activity to learn its property. Construct a triangle in which two sides are equal to 4 cm and the third side is 5 cm. And after getting the triangle, here PQR is a triangle with PQ equals PR 4 cm and QR is 5 cm, and you measure the angle Q and R. Measure the angles Q and R. What do you observe? And repeat this activity with other isosceles triangle with different sides. You may observe that in each such triangle, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Here you will get the same measurement for Q and R. Angle Q equals angle R. And also you may observe that in each such triangle, the angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. The angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. This is a very important result and is indeed true for any isosceles triangle. It can be proved by taking as a statement of the theorem. Now let us consider this statement as a statement of the theorem on isosceles triangle. Now let us discuss about the theorems on isosceles triangle. So this is considered as first theorem on the isosceles triangle. Theorem number 1. What is the statement of this theorem? Angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Now you consider one isosceles triangle, that is a triangle ABC, in which the two sides are equal. Which sides are equal here? It is shown that AB and AC are equal. So the statement of the theorem says that angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. As AB equals AC, then angle B must be equals to angle C. Angle B must be equals to angle C. Angle B means angle ABC must be equals to angle C, that is angle ACB. That you have to prove. Now let us prove with the help of any one of the convenient congruence rule. Now let us prove the theorem. So let us write the proof here. So first, what is given? Let us note down that. What is given here? We are given an isosceles triangle ABC. We are given an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB equals AC. In which AB equals AC. What we have to prove? We need to prove that what we have to prove? Angles opposite to the equal sides AB and AC are equal. Which are the angles opposite to the equal sides? You know that B is the angle opposite to AC and angle C is the angle opposite to AB. So what we have to prove? We have to prove that angle B equals angle C. That is to be proved here. Now as I already said, we need two triangles. To have the two triangles, here you draw the bisector of angle A and that angle bisector will meet the side BC at some point. Draw the angle bisector for the angle A. You know what is angle bisector? The line segment which divides the angles into two equal parts is called the angle bisector. Here let this is the angle bisector, and that angle bisector meet the base of the triangle BC at a point D. So AD becomes the angle bisector of the angle BAC. So you can have that angle BAD must be equals to angle CAD, as angle BAC is bisected into two equal parts by the line AD. So you write, that is the construction. Let us draw the bisector of angle A, and let D be the point of intersection of this bisector of angle A. AD is the angle bisector of A. So here we have drawn the bisector of angle A, and D be the point of intersection of this bisector of angle A. Now here we got two triangles. Which are the two triangles? Triangle BAD, one triangle, and one more triangle, that is triangle CAD. If we proved triangle BAD and triangle CAD are congruent, then we will get that angle B is equals to angle C according to CPCT. So first you write the names of the triangles BAD and triangle CAD, and which parts are equal here. It is given that AB is equals to AC, that you will get, and also angle BAD is equals to angle CAD, as they are the bisected angles. They are the two equal parts of the angle BAC. And next one you will get AD is equals to AD, which is a common side. So you got three equal parts, that is two sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to the two sides and the included angle of the other. Then according to SAS congruence rule, you can write that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ADC. Therefore, let us write the names of the triangle. In triangle BAD and triangle CAD. So which are the equal parts? First one you write AB equals AC. AB equals AC. Reason, that is given. It is an isosceles triangle. Two sides AB and AC are equal. That is given. Next, angle BAD is equals to angle CAD, right? Angle BAD equals angle CAD. Reason, that is by construction. Here angle BAC is bisected by the angle AD. We have drawn the bisector of the angle BAC. So write by construction. Construction is done like this way only. By construction you can write. Then AD is the side of both the triangle. Observe here, AD is the side of the triangle ABD, and also AD is the side of the triangle ACD. So you write AD equals AD. AD equals AD. Reason? Common side. You can write common side. So you got 3 equal parts. Therefore you can write, therefore triangle ABD or BAD, you write BAD is congruent to triangle CAD. According to which rule? SAS congruence rule. According to SAS congruence rule. Two sides and their included angle. You got? Therefore triangle VAD is congruent to triangle CAD. Then directly you can write, therefore angle B equals angle C. Why? According to CPCT you can write. Reason is here CPCT. They are the corresponding angles of the congruent triangle, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Therefore angle B must be equals to angle C. So you got that angles opposite to the equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Angle B and angle C are the angles opposite to the equal sides of the isosceles triangle ABC. We proved this. Now what about its converse? In this statement, in this theorem, we proved that angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangles are equal. Now about its converse means we have to think about the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle. Sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle. Is this converse true? That you have to verify. Means if two angles of any triangle are equal, can we conclude that the sides opposite to them are also equal? So you do one activity. Construct triangle ABC with BC equals 6 cm and angle B equals angle C equals 40 degree. Measure the length of AB and AC. Measure the length of AB and AC. Then you can observe that here AB and AC are equal. AB and AC are equal. Repeat this activity with some more triangle. Each time we will observe that the sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Therefore, we can say that the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. Sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. Here in triangle ABC, angle B equals angle C. Angle B equals angle C. Therefore here you can observe that AB is equals to AC. AB and AC are the sides opposite to equal angles. They are equal. So here we can consider this as a theorem 2, that is the converse of the previous theorem. That is the converse of the previous. It is theorem 2 on the isosceles triangle. Take on isosceles triangle. What is the statement here? The statement says that the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. Equal angles of a triangle are equal. That is the statement which is the converse of the previous theorem. The sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. Here we got a triangle ABC with angle B equals angle C, and what you have to prove? We have to prove that AB is equals to AC. The sides opposite to the equal angles B and angle C are equal. So let us prove this theorem. Proof of the theorem. What is given? Note down that first. What is given here? we are given a triangle ABC in which angle B equals angle C. We are given a triangle ABC in which angle B equals angle C. What we have to prove? We need to prove that AB is equals to AC. Sides opposite to the equal angles, angle B and angle C are AB and AC. They must be equal. That you have to show. Then here also there is a necessity of construction. So draw the angular bisector for the angle BAC and let that bisector meet the side BC at D. So that is the construction required here. Draw the bisector of angle A and let D be the point of intersection of this bisector and side BC Next, here you take the triangle ADB and triangle ADC. Triangle ADB and triangle ADC and prove that they are congruent by using any one of the congruence rule. And after proving that, you will get AB is equals to AC according to CPCT. So you write the names of the triangle. In triangle BAD, and triangle CAD. Write the equal parts. So you write angle B equals angle C, that is given. Angle B equals angle C given. And also we constructed that the bisector bisect the angle BAC into two equal angles, angle BAD and angle CAD. You write angle BAD equals angle CAD, that is by construction. Then AD equals AD, that is the common side. AD equals AD, common side. Now here two angles and one side of one triangle are equals to the two angles and the one side of the other. According to AA's congruence rule, you can write that triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD. Triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD according to which congruence rule? That is according to AA's congruence rule. AA's congruence rule. According to AA's congruence rule, you got that the two triangles are congruent. That is triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD. Now you can write AB is equals to AC. Therefore AB is equals to AC according to CPCT. According to CPCT, you got that AB is equals to AC. So sides opposite to the equal angles of a triangle are also equal. Angle B is equals to angle C. So you got that angle side AB is equals to side AC.